Buenos dias, nerve herders. That's right, it's Nerve here. Winter has finally come to California. It is cold. It is about 45 degrees. Now I know that's not cold for some parts of the country, but for here, it's kind of cold. So, pardon me, just getting over a cold too. So what I had to do was I had to go through and create a brand new loadout that I can use in cold weather and wet weather. So this is what I call the Winter Soldier loadout. So let's go over everything from the top to the bottom. Starting with this jacket. So I went out, bought myself a very large overcoat that is canvas. So it's not the warmest thing in the world, but it will shed water. I plan on generating my own heat by running around a battlefield. That's usually the way I get warm. So, that and I'll bring the heat too. So, I got my Hulk Buster mask, which is great for payload when I am the bomb. It keeps me from being shot in the face and in the ears, which I hate. I hate getting shot in the ears, and I get shot in the ears a lot. I don't know why. It's like my ears stick out too far or something. So, took my jacket and scotch guarded it from tip top to very bottom, so it should repel water all the way down. And then over the jacket, I'm wearing this beautiful Molly tack vest that was traded to me by Mr. BFU from Bay Area Nerf. I'll put a link to them below in the comments box. And on my vest, I have a couple of rings here, and attached to those rings are my two primary blasters, my two Ravens. So let's go over each blaster individually. We have basically a stock standard elite Raven. Prices vary all over the internet, so if you find a good day on Amazon, which is what I found, I got mine for about $35. The only thing that is different on this Raven right now is I'm running 3 IMR batteries in it, and I haven't actually put it across the chronograph yet to find out what it can do stock with those 3 IMRs. It will be getting a rewire job fairly soon here, as soon as the JLMG blaster factory calms down, because we are busy. If you got orders you want to get them in for Christmas, get them in now. Then we've got my brand new Hotness primary. This primary comes to me from FDS, Foam Data Services, and I have dubbed it the FDS Phobos, which, if you don't know Latin, Phobos is fear in Latin, and it has a beautiful Kawasaki green with a zombie hydro dip pattern over it. So it's very much a zombie strike blaster, but it is a Raven, and so it's got dual 180s, runs on a 2S LiPo. Unfortunately, I am waiting for my LiPo to come in because FDS wasn't able to ship me a battery, but that's just, general shipping. So we've got just an absolutely gorgeous paint job done by FDS. And let's go over the attachment points for these two blasters. Home Data Services, there'll be a link below. He told me the best way to actually attach your blaster is, I told him, yeah, I have hoops here on my vest that I like to attach a carabiner to and just hook it through the back of the blaster. FDS informed me that if I took some paracord, I made a neat little paracord sling here, that I could actually sling it without it scratching up against that nasty little hoop there, and that'll get a nice clean look for a long time. So I went ahead and did that for the other Raven as well, so they hang at about equidistant down my torso there. So those are my primaries. I have 18s in both of them right now. I find that the 35s are too bulky to fit under the arms. Makes for weirdness, but it's okay. I've got other 35s on me. So then let's get down to the secondaries. On the secondary blasters, I have the Red Bastard, and this blaster is basically Strife, rewired, stock motors, running on 3 IMRs, shaved trigger. The paint job, actually, it started out beautiful. I screwed it up. It was one of my first learning blasters. I was going for a mega look, but in a Strife, and it did weird things, mostly with the masking tape. So, got a 35 round drum in that, attached to carabiner, attached to a strap that goes over my neck, and on the other side, got the sister, the big bitch. So I do have Strife capabilities in multiple directions. The big bitch, very much the same, rewired, stock motors, stock flywheels, stock everything. Did not shave the trigger. This was actually the first build I did, and it turned out quite nice. You've probably seen it before, and some people have felt it before. So if you come out to our wars, you'll know exactly what it sounds like and what it feels like. So those are my secondary blasters. And in a pinch, if I need a tertiary blaster, I go for my 2 hammer shots here. This is Gladys and Agatha. Both of these hammer shots have had spring contractors put in, so they shoot a little bit harder. They've had, this one's had the posts removed, the dart posts, so I can fit different darts in there. This one has had the air restriction removed, and actually the spring contractor in this is quite beefy. A lot of people say that the draw on this is ridiculous. I can't draw it with my bad right thumb, but with my strong left thumb I can. So this is great. These two have saved me quite a few times. So they are attached to my Molly vest here with the perpetual play, what's the word I'm looking for there? The perpetual play drop leg holsters. The drop leg holsters I find are a bit tight on the adult size thigh. I'm sure for the kids they're absolutely great. The price is a little pricey for the quality of these. They're $15 a piece. At least that's what I paid for them. They are reversible, as you can see. This is just one inside out, and it still works. It's a little funky, but it gets the job done. And they are just strapped through the Molly rings on the vest, so they're tight there. And let's move along. So the next thing is I've got my Nerf pouch right here, so I have some extra ammo that I can grab and reload on the fly. And then over here I have a Garmin bag that I use to put my cell phone in, and my camera if I have it out with me. That way it keeps it off my leg and out of the sweat zone, because boy, it gets hot running around wearing this much gear. Alright, moving on. Almost forgot. Tipman gloves. These are great. They got a nice hard shell on the back. They're fingerless. I have whacked my hand plenty of times on trees, concrete barriers, stuff like that, and having a nice padded protection on the back really helps out. Tipman gloves, found them at Big 5 Sporting Goods, $15. Not a bad investment at all. Moving along, then we've got the extra ammunition for all these blasters here. On my left side, I have 4 more Dick 4s, and that way I can load up. This is my fast load side, of course, because I'm going to be pulling from this side, loading to this side. I am right-handed. Then on the other side, for opportunity reloads, I have 5 more hidden on this side, and then that's about it. So I got 9 clips in storage. I have 2 18s inside the Ravens, 2 35s inside the Strifes. So I'm carrying a lot of darts. I am ready for a longer war. Problem with a loadout of this caliber is not a whole lot of running, but that's okay because I like to let my opponents run to me. I can dodge fairly easily with all this stuff on, so let's move on. Here we go. So we just got some camo pants. Picked them up at Ross, 13 bucks. Also canvas. Gonna get some Scotch Guard treatment before tomorrow, and that'll keep them nice and dry. Unfortunately, my shoes will not stay nice and dry. I am wearing some Asics, a little more expensive running shoes, $60, but to have comfortable shoes with good arch support and be able to, maneuver quite easily is very nice on the battlefield. So that about wraps it up for this loadout. The only two things I don't have on me that I would normally have are my moderator whistle, which just hangs around my neck on a lanyard, and I don't have the walkie-talkie. So if Foam Brewer and I need to get a hold of each other because we need to call a hold and we're too far away on the map to actually hear the hold be called out, we can just walkie-talkie it over. So that is about it. I hope you've enjoyed this loadout video. You can feel free to subscribe to our channel. Check out Bay Area Nerf and Foam Data Services in the links below. Feel free to comment if you have any questions. Let me know. I'd be happy to answer them. If you have any comments about this loadout, let me know. I'd be happy to answer those too. Check out our website at www.northbaynerf.org, and feel free to subscribe to the Northern Bay Area Coalition of Nerf. So much for that loadout. I hope you enjoyed it. Buenas noches, Nerf herders.